But yeah, so tomorrow night starts at 8 p.m. Eastern, and we'll go.
Am I on the list, Prada? Because I forgot about it. This
I
is
would ask
Erica
Priceless.
talking.
It's just,
Because I featured with you as well, but
are
it
you
was for
sure?
the. I had
Who?
featured me. It was me and AJ.
Yeah.
Back in July. So I'm not sure. I mean, I don't have to. I was just wondering because
So
there's so
the
many things
email went out
going
a couple
on.
months. The email went out a couple months ago, but what I'll do if you want is go ahead and re-forward it to you.
Okay. I
Because
remember getting that
we
one. Okay.
I don't know. But I'll resend, or if you have the email, you can just re-click the Google Docs link. I mean, we're live streaming now, so we're having this conversation, live, but
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
you're fine. No, you're fine. Anyways.
Okay. Yo, the homie Jack of all trades is in the building. I didn't even see you over there hiding. What's good, fam?
Wrong buttons. Oh my gosh. Living the dream. You know how it is.
Welcome, Jename. The GYExp is in the house. He's one of the feature readers tonight.
Yes.
What's up? I got to hug this poet. Oh,
awesome.
I got your badge. I need to send you your badge still and stuff.
Yes.
So
That's my buddy. Ooh, okay.
Hey, everybody. Yeah. Awesome.
So I'm gonna just send a whole package to Speaker and then have him get it to you. So yeah.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, Jenemy was here in September for the summit. Y'all gotta come for the poetry summit next year. I hope Jenemy's coming back. That'd be so dope.
Facts. It was
a
fire.
freaking amazing time, right?
Facts. It was fire.
And this year we're gonna do a come early, stay late. So we're gonna do things before and after the summit if people want to come do excursions with us. And we have a documentary film crew coming to do stuff and then cut a pilot for Netflix. So those who want to be included are gonna, or not wanting to be included can let me know. But ultimately we're gonna be cutting a pilot for Netflix. So it's like super freaking amazing.
Yeah.
Are we Netflix and chilling? That's what we doing?
Is that your new show, Ja? Do you want to do that show?
Yeah, ladies only though. Ladies only. Fellas, I can't help you. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. All right, let me stop. I'm gonna be nice. I'm be nice.
Netflix and chill.
We are live streaming, just so everyone is aware, right? We are live streaming. I'm not sure what Priceless is, but I'm sure when he comes back, we'll get the show going. But if you don't want to be recorded, of course, keep your camera off and you're self-muted. If this is not my show, I don't want to take over for Price. I just don't know where he is. I hear him.
I'm listening. I'm just vibing out. I was just letting everyone do what it's gonna do. Let y'all relax.
We're vibing.
And we can get started though. I am extremely excited about this show. This is the last show of the year. Boom. How is everybody doing? This is Black No Mike, and I will be your host today. I have the honor in introducing my new co-host, Queen Liberati.
Oh my God! Thank you.
Awesome human being. She humans on the daily. Hence her show, meaning.
And she's gorgeous.
100.
Oh my God! Thank you guys.
Grateful person, and I'm grateful to have her here with us tonight.
Totally grateful.
Let's see. So we will start off with the open mic. If anybody wants to go up, please go to the reaction button and raise your hand. We will go in order from there. I will keep a list and make sure everybody's in order, and make sure everybody's in order. And we're going to rock out. After a while, we will start off with our first feature, the GYExp. Get to know him a little bit. And we'll move on throughout the show. Midpoint, we will be doing our segment, Poet in Real Life, which is the lovely Miss Lovely, my friend. Can't wait to get to know her, get to see what's going on in the nonprofit space, in her area in the radio space, just a boss everywhere. And we'll start the open mic back up, and we'll finish the show off with the uncultured Asian.
Yes.
I've had a chance to get to know these past few months, and it's been a great thing, man. I appreciate that woman, for real.
Super dope.
So without a further ado, we can start this up. I have Jack of all trades, Coach Ja, and Mr. Witz up on the mic.
So exciting.
Oh, we Janaya on fire. The poet rose gold. So, Jack, Coach, Witz. I am rose gold. Let me see. Who else? And that's Mama Betty. I almost didn't get you, Mama. I forgot that you were a Zoom user. But Marissa Prada.
All right, how do I put my hand up?
Go to the reaction button, the little smiley face with the X with the plus sign on his head. And at the top of that, when you press that, at the top of that is say raise your hand. Prada.
Priceless.
How you doing, lady?
I'm good. I'm really good. I'm trying right now to get to add the link to the live real quick. Sorry, I was getting distracted.
Radio Razing.
See my hand there, bro?
See whose hand? Who's that talking?
Hello, bro, Mike.
No, I don't see your hand.
It keeps going. Give me 1 second. It's gonna come right back right about now. There you go.
I got brown hands camouflaged in the dark. I can't find the yellow hands.
Blood.
I'm like, where are the yellow hands?
I think you're hitting the clap. There's
we'll go first.
On the bottom it says lower hand or raise hand.
We'll go with the first four, and then we'll introduce the first feature. Right now up on stage is Jack of all trades. Y'all give it up for him. Clap, 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 clap. Y'all can make some noise.
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh, I'm lit. What's up?
Hello.
Let's
Yeah,
go,
so I
Jack.
got what? Do I get two?
Okay, so since this is going to be a little longer show, it's going to be one piece a person.
Gotcha, no problem. Okay, super groovy. So I'll just dig right into it. This is an untitled piece, just, reflecting on relationships and stuff. I reassert. I'm a jet propeller with razor blades, a circus freak with wayward ways. I pull away to keep you safe. I have thick skin, I'm not afraid. I slowly turned from in to out, shirked my worries and all of my doubt, and exposed you to my sharp wit and cleaver tongue. I tried to warn the price of admission to the sideshow of my lofty mind, figures warping in and out of shape and time, flying through the air out of control, like a trapezist with no bar to catch, nor net to gently enfold me, nor ground to firmly scold me, falling, failing, flailing. You sacrificed your sanity to live in a world of my delusions, kaleidoscopic illusions protecting our shared dreams. Yes, the fire at this circus was intense. Jumped through blazing hoops to follow me, jet engines burning, smoke catching in your lungs into the 3 rings of trauma to unpack our contorted selves and find our fighting form. And when you woke me too. The mare of night threw me from her saddle and brought me crashing through the placid surface of the clown car windshield of our problems to this simple realization, clear as glass, that my crazy is only good when it serves you, when it's me cut to pieces to try to deserve you. My psychosis is cute until it unnerves you. My mood swings are fun, like a recess playground double date, legs pumping in time until I swing too fast. The poles switch, and we are no longer synchronized. I'm too far ahead, now too far behind, now almost close enough to fall back in line. But you're done swinging, and I have no other games or shows to put on. The lion tamer is on strike. My head hangs in the void of that vice, held open only by an order growing old and tired. The salivation drips, run. Take the tents down, break up the fun. My life still stands, a loaded gun. Trigger me, you may win the final prize. My love is smoke and tricks and lies. Poem.
Amazing.
Let's go, Jack.
Totally
Let's go.
dope. Every time. Every single time.
Guys, thank you, man. That was a beautiful piece. Did you spit the go back to like maybe the first like 3 lines of that? That caught me like right good. I couldn't really move.
Yeah.
Always super dope.
You wanted me to read the first 3 lines again?
Yeah, like the first 3 or 4 lines, yeah.
Okay. I reassert. I'm a jet propeller with razor blades, a circus freak with wayward ways. I pull away to keep you safe.
Man, that is fire. Thank you, man.
Bars, Jack.
Thank you all.
I appreciate it. Up next to the mic is Coach Josh Smalls. Y'all give it up. Give it up, give it up, give it up.
Woo!
What up, what up, what up, what up? Good timing.
What up?
Big things are gone.
I had to get rid of I had company and she wasn't letting me do my poem, but she just got up, so it was all good. All right, let's see where we at. There was a time when we could only pray in whispers, sitting at riverbeds singing songs to the sweet of a harmonious current. We learned that it was fresh water only because Negroes were forbidden ocean and family, and a God whose eardrums smiled when he heard our language. See, there was a time when kinfolks only spoke when overseers had their hands full. When master fashioned someone's wife as a bed warmer, I wonder how loud the water sang. When the sun was high and prayers couldn't climb to the height to reach God's eardrums. We once sang an ode to a singing river. The water folded between freedom and a home we did not ask for. Ode to the names that didn't sound like John and Tom. We sang to the skin and broken hearts rolled in prayers, tears that felt useless. To the wounds that carry property they will have to love to hate. Colonizers who soured their flesh, to the wrist and shackled hands needing spiritual cleansing before nightfall. To the prayers held beneath tongues stripped of their natural language. To the force-fed mouths and those who begged happy to find them. To the Sundays when we still sat in the back, way in the back of the church and that would not baptize us. We sat quiet, bent in scene, but not heard slogans. So to the hands that grabbed earth when family members took the longest ride ever. to the native tongue and the gods or blonde saviors, to the crusted eyes and skin bathed in the belly of American sunlight, to the rivers and waters, friends who wore the same skin as the devils did, to the homes we will never see, the sorrow songs that gave us strength, the lies of what we were when here was all that we knew, to a gospel that kept us home before Juneteenth and voting acts and Congress bills that cannot forget Black skin, to the patterns we used to lose, like generations in buildings that called us projects, to the drunk and broken, homeless and well-spoken, to the kingdom lost without a prayer, beyond the heartbeat of a God, to a people still holding on to a tight rope. As a poet, I beg you to press on, press on, press on.
Ooh,
That was inspiring. Oh my God. Totally inspiring.
right. Thank you, man. Wow. Y'all give it up for Coach
Oh
Joe.
boy,
That was so
you never
powerful.
Let's go, Coach.
you never fail to amaze the world.
Very powerful.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. That was fire, Coach. That was fire. Oh man, so good in the beginning, just fire out the gate. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So bring it up to the stage right now. Y'all can give it up all the way until he speaks his first words. Wits. Mr. Wits.
Yes, Mr. Wiz.
Come on, Wizard. Let's go, Wizard. Wizard. Wizard.
Let's go.
Let's go.
What's up, family? Always good to be
Hey,
with y'all.
King.
I'm gonna change the energy up a little bit, being that we coming to the end of the year and everybody's gonna be celebrating for the next 2 weeks. Let's do something fun.
Indeed.
'Twas the night before morning, and the sky was tinted. She woke me with her mouth. I played sleep for a minute. Testicles hung happy, although saliva sobbed. My AM surprise, or was I being robbed? Rules changed since last night after gifting good head. No condom before sitting, saddled bareback instead. She eased down and topped me while I laid fake asleep. It seemed she was trying to get this nut on the sneak. Then all of a sudden, I opened my eyes. 2 fists of her breast, yet she wasn't surprised. Her warm, moist satchel had me all in her grasp. So like playing the cymbals, I smacked her on the ass, moonlighting her figure and window pane blue. I said, "You are extra wet this morning, girl, ain't you?" "No lie," she replied, slip sliding my extension. I took it upon myself not to use any protection. With a drop and a grind, fiercely rubbing her clit, as she puddled my belly from the friction of it, her clear water rapids left me drenched when she came, as she grabbed at my shoulders, shouting my name. "Oh, daddy, on you, I just feel like a vixen. So beat on these walls like your staff is in prison. To the bottom of the bowl, to the back of my hall. I'll take it. I'll take it, daddy. Give me it all." As dry sheets dampened from ejaculates fly, humped the bed out of place while enjoying her ride. She was rodeo certified, reverse cowgirl too, openly orgasmic, and more would ensue. Rubbing her ceiling, turned to climbing the roof. I pulled her down towards me and dug upwards to scoop. As I deepened my head, she muffled a sound to aware me her chimney was housing me now. She was dressed to roll over, so we did to bed's foot, face to face missionary, about to give her all the wood. Her bundle of joy, awaiting in crack. Her hands open doorways, now I'm peeking out back. My eye, how it twinkled, polished up off her berry. Her cheeks and my palms popping sounds with her cherry. Massaging her spot, got her curling her toes. Raising her top lip and squinting her nose. The stump of my pipe had her gritting her teeth. The motion in her was like churning stewed beef. The look on her face, she felt me in her belly. The shake in her waist was nothing, you can tell me. The firming plumpness with her sexy old self. Just the sound of her moans will make you come on yourself. The rattling headboard, banging opposite head, out shaking the room, might break springs in the bed. I had but few words, up early for work, splashing her juice, every twist, every jerk, like pianist fingers inside of her holes. Felt so good to her, she said she would explode. Well, baby, let it all spray, till there's none left in you. In a way, she let go in short, quick, hard drizzles. And right after she came, though she couldn't breathe right, said 'twas the pipe she was missing. She'd been missing. Good pipe.
Jesus.
Ooh,
Whoa.
we know what happens when your
Oh.
Netflix and chill.
Oh.
Twas
a good night. Twas a good night. Twas a good night before Christmas.
Hang yourselves off. Fan it down.
Ooh.
That's what I'm talking about. Get her, wits. That's what
she was missing the pipe.
Get her, wits.
Reverse it, sis.
Man, wonderful. Y'all give it up for wits and bringing up. Y'all give it up for wits. Let's bring up Janaya on fire. Yeah. Come on, mama.
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay.
You ready?
I said that. Yeah. No, but not really. But I to get it over
You'll
with.
be right.
I'm a little nervous, but I'm
Hey, it's all family in here.
Yes,
Good.
you got this, queen. You got this, queen.
You got it. We here for it.
Okay, so this is a poem about me. It's old, but it's new to some of y'all. So here you go. The day I took the time to know me. The day I took the time to know me is when I was about to hit 1 year of writing poetry. I told myself if I believed in myself and took the time to breathe and get through the anxiety, I would be right where I need to be. You ain't got to be like everyone else. You got to be yourself and only yourself. You can't be like nobody else but the way God made you. God made us all different. He didn't make us the same. I always knew the day I took the time to know me, I would be okay if I didn't have everything down pat. but it will get there day by day. Ain't no need to rush a damn thing. You are fire. You are the only Janai on fire. You take pens, ink, and notebooks to inspire the greatness resides in me. Peace.
So beautiful, Janaya.
It was.
So beautiful.
And power right there. Speaking
And
in
we're
power.
proud of you. And that was amazing.
You see that? You see that? Do you see the tribe you got around you?
Come on
You
through
don't,
here.
you don't need to be shy. I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna tell a little bit on you. Tanaya been coming to the workshops. She been working and she been trying to push her pen. She been pushing it and doing all that she can to be a better writer every single day. And I am so appreciative for her and everything that she does and how she thinks and all of that. I just can't wait till she finds exactly what her voice is and she
Super dope.
going. So it's all love, Janaya. You hear me?
Yes.
Doing what it takes. Doing what it takes.
Absolutely beautiful.
Not gonna make me cry, but it's
Cry it out then, because it's beautiful, Queen.
Indeed. So now we're cutting the list off right quick so we can get to our first feature of the night, the GYExp. I met this brother down in New Mexico during the New Mexico Poetry Summit. He was cool as a fan. And when we talk, it's always an inspirational breath of air. Just, man, he always just got some uplifting message for me. And and his pen is fire. So I can't wait. If you haven't heard him already, I can't wait for y'all to hear him.
Super dope.
V, you ready?
Woo!
Yabo. Thank y'all so much.
Yay! Welcome, King.
I'm so here. Thank y'all so much for having me. I'm here. I want to definitely shout out here 757. First of all, I am the GYExp. Please follow me on all the social things. The GYExp. That's like get your experience. And I hope that you all do enjoy. My message is always being present. My message is being here to the best of your ability. If you say that you love to do this thing the best you can, right?
Amen.
Poetry is my thing. I'm out of Hampton Road, 757. I travel. If you want to book me, what's up? Hit me up. Look, you got to throw those things out there. I have a book out. It's called POTS, P-O-T-S, Peace Over Throne Storms. Hey, yo, you know what I'm saying? It's on Amazon. You can link up with me and get that. Like, and I can mail you a copy and I'll sign it. What's up? The book. I like talking
let me
about
ask you a question.
Huh?
Let me ask you a question right quick, boss.
Come on.
Let's get into it, man. What pushes your pen the most? What makes you want to do this thing, this art that we love so much, man?
I do this now. I do this now to find the version of myself that needs the poem I put out. Which means if I put a poem out about healing and loving yourself, there's a part of me that had to grow to heal and love myself first. And there's also a part of me that didn't understand that prior to getting whatever nugget of knowledge I got that helped me get that. So now everybody puts like, I want to be entertaining. I want to put the pen out. That's fun to put in better work. It's fun to put in better work to show that you're crafty. That's super fun. But it's also great to actually, when you're doing that work, do something for the version of yourself that needed it. So when I put out a healing poem, it's for either a version of myself or somebody I knew that might have needed this message. Yeah.
Powerful.
Man, that's so fire. Man, so where are you from?
Boom. 757 area, so that's gonna be Hampton Roads, Virginia. If anybody knows, that's gonna be Virginia A. Shout out Chesapeake, Hampton, Portsmouth, Newport News. What's going on, Suffolk, Virginia Beach? Let your people say what's up. Richmond, DMV. You got to shout them out. And I say that I'm very blessed. I'm very blessed to have the life and to come from good stock, man. I came from neighborhood cul-de-sac. You know what I'm saying? Neighbors watching out. Praise God. You know what I mean? Praise God for having that. Everybody didn't get it. But yeah.
Facts, man. Well, so I'm not gonna hold you up no more, man. I know you. I know you in the middle of doing things tonight. You definitely doing your support thing out there for the WAPS qualifiers.
Come on.
So
Oh, they doing it. Whew.
I know it. I know it. They going crazy. They going crazy out there. So
Let's
shouts
go.
out to Queens, and I'm gonna let you get to it, boss.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I appreciate it so much.
Absolutely, sir.
When will he release the ignorant man in him, skin like paper man, it can fold hate into a lynch and then transcend into a like when will he release when will he release the ignorant when will he release the ignorant man when will he release the ignorant man within shed skin like paper mannequin for work hate into a lynch and then transcend into a like shining love on his brethren. It's history. That's you. When will he, meaning you, meaning me, meaning we, when will he release the ignorance within, shed skin like a paper mannequin, fold hate into a lantern, then transcend into the like shining blah 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 blah. That's on y'all. Y'all, Jenna May, do the poem. I've been writing music lately, so maybe I should share the music, but they didn't come for a song. But if you're writing song lyrics, generate then the music should be poetry in it. Maybe I should. If heaven ever tripped head over atmosphere for earth, ooh, I would call you like sky falling, but hearing your voice is worth. Any song I could rehearse or any poem that I could sing. Watch me go to Joe to see if he can swing a Jackson out of me. We scream. Ooh, yeah. Hold on. PYT. You know, basic Billie Jean. You're everything. The sunshine. This little light of mine. The sundial designed to shine when the bright sides hide in disguise. Or if you were all I had in this world, I'd be just fine as long as you were mine. Ooh, what's this funny flutter? Flying, do y'all feel that? My heart chip skipping, beating, atlas bracing for impact. The world's gotten out of hand. I'm your man, Peter Pan. Take this thimble, a simple symbol. I'll make sure you never land. Is you an alchemist? Alter state us. The joy formed when the morning finally get up. Tell me why they call flying falling when the darlings came to jump. If forever is a cup, it's gonna be raised up to us. If you were all I had in this world, if you were all I had in this world, if you were all I had in this world, I'd be just fine as long as you were mine. Ooh. When will he release the ignorant man within shed skin like paper mannequin for wait into a lantern then transcend into a like. It'd be so much darkness that I be holding on the inside. Though they don't ever get to see the darkness. They don't know that this stage is the only place a person like me feels safe. Cause everybody expects this to be the character. They don't know the rage on the inside. But ain't that what we do? We turn that pain into the things that saves a nation like you. Ain't this like a warm book called Pots? Like my book called Pots, like it's on Amazon. Like get it from me. Like hit me up on Amazon. Like the GYExp. Get your exp. Every a shameless plug. No, because the people need this healing, man. And like, what's up? You got to do what you got to do. Because artists and whatever and Christmas and like, ain't that a stocking stuff? But ain't this a slam poem in the middle of it? Stop every do it. Generate stop every Pots. Like here, you hungry? There's always place for an extra plate. You just scan and deboned echo stuffed full of the emptiest on the inside. Tell me when you gonna eat. Remember, the kitchen's inside, but you hungry. For bright pot to hit dim spots. When darkness finds a way to run in and ruin your day, but there is no way to ruin a day with my grandmama baked in her macaroni and cheese is bubbling. The substance, the things that make it overflow, cousin. And ain't that how it feels when a pot is overfilled? And ain't that how it feel when you feeling it for real? And Everett, see, I'm so good, I can actually have a conversation. Everett, she doesn't understand. She beat the horn at me in the middle of our feature. Everett, but ain't that like a slam poet to bring it back? Ain't that how it is when pots attack? You will never rule in a day when what my grandmama baked in her macaroni and cheese be bubbling. The substance, the things bubbling now, face down, and how you feel when you all in it. Don't it taste good when it come back up? Don't this how it feel when pots bubble back up? Ain't this another message? Ain't we about to erupt another volcano? And ain't this how I feel? Don't nobody really get it. When will he release the ignorance with this? Your skin like paper, mannequin fold, heat into a lantern, then transcend into a like, shining love on his. I think that was 2 poems and some other part. Is that enough for the? Is that enough? Is that enough for the feature? I am the GYExp. Please follow me. Bang.
Oh my God, that was incredible.
What?
This is my first time. This is my first time. So I am, oh my God.
Oh
It's
yeah, I
my
love
first
that. I
time
love that.
too. My God,
That
that was
reverberation.
for
Yeah.
real.
So cool. So cool.
Nothing shy of, like, you're genius. It's genius. It's genius. Like I'm like, oh my God, like I'm mind blown. What an experience, Kate. That was an experience. Amazing.
Thank y'all so much. I so appreciate it. I am again the GYExp. That's on all the platforms, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok videos coming soon, all the good things. And I would so love to connect with everybody. I do poems, like bro said. My message is presence. My message is do your thing. I teach workshops. I do virtuals. I coach people. All this stuff is happening. If you want to book me, check me out. And I help people do the thing. I try to give all the things that I have because it doesn't, when I leave, I can't take none of that with me. And my impact and the impact that we can leave here is given as much as we can so that the things that we leave behind going to be here when we're gone. And that's the impact we leave on people and they impact on somebody. So that's it. That's what I'm about. That's my message presence. Hey, I'm a human dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm ratchet too. What's up? You know me. You know
What's
me.
up?
You said the kitchen is within, but you hungry.
But you hungry.
You hungry, baby. Could you repeat the part where you said something about the bones? You said it touched my soul. I'm sorry, my name is Dope Female. How you doing, sir? You're amazing.
Hearts, thank you so much.
You said something about the bones and you do nothing but the bones and skin. Can you repeat that piece right, that little part, if you can?
Empty bowl part.
The bones. I think you said something about the skin and bones.
Okay, bet. I'll just start from the beginning. It's very close to the top of it. It is, you hungry?
Yeah.
Here. There's always place for an extra plate. You just skin and deboned, echo stuffed on the inside. When you gonna eat? Remember, the kitchen's inside, but you hungry.
God damn.
That's so beautiful.
That's amazing. I love that. Totally dope. I've never met you before. I'm happy to.
Thank you so much.
You're amazing.
My book, the actual, that's not the whole poem. The actual whole poem is in the book. So if you would like to get that whole piece to the end part of that, bang is there. And again, I do stuff. I spit that. And my IG again, can't find you on IG. Ooh, the GYExp. So you gotta put the in there. I'm gonna type it in. I'll also
all
type
one word.
Please put it in, because all I see is
no
fingernails.
underscores.
Thank y'all so much. I really do appreciate it. And thank you again for this opportunity to invite me to this platform and being able to serve. And thanks to everybody I'm getting to see that I met out there in Prada for the awesome festival that you hosted out there in Albuquerque. Yes, and to all the lovely, what's up? Shocky, y'all, all the folks. I ain't gonna call no more names.
Indeed. Thank you, boss. I appreciate you, dog.
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna bring you some juice.
Oh, come on,
I'm
Juice.
so
Let's go.
Yeah, come on, Juice.
Just a swing.
Watermelon.
Just a swing. Ain't out here.
Just a swing. That's what we should call it. Just a swing.
Y'all better behave.
Thank you so much.
Oh
We
my
were having fun
God.
in New Mexico.
It
I was
was
proud
such
of we
a
were
good
rowdy.
time, right?
We
And
had a
look
great
at
time.
all my these are some of my favorite poets, and now they're all friends and we're all in the
We
same
love
place.
you,
It's so
Prada.
neat.
Oh, Mother Goose.
Oh my God. We had the best fucking time. If you guys were not here in September, you get a damn plane ticket for September 11th to 13th. No, 13th and 15th in 2024. You just get here.
Absolutely. That's something
Awesome.
everybody
I'll be there
the whole
And it's
time. I'm not
Albuquerque.
taking this time.
We ain't taking no cuts this time.
We there
We ain't
the whole
going through all
time.
that. We ain't going through all that.
No. But it was a blessing,
Man,
though.
Price, if you leave now, you might get there in time.
Oh
Yeah,
my
if I
God,
take
don't start.
Greyhound,
Don't
you
start.
know,
At least you got
I
to
was
stay while
better
you was
off.
there.
Jockey, you need to stop that.
No shoes. And just walking. But no, man, I appreciate him. GYExp, you guys go follow him. We're gonna move on to the open mic again. Man, I appreciate you guys for coming in, for enjoying this last show of the year. It's been an awesome turmoil and excitement filled year. And thank y'all for coming through. For real. I appreciate y'all. No doubt. But the next on the stage, please clap her up, make a little noise, make a lot of noise, make a whole lot of noise for Poet Rose Gold.
Woo! Let's go.
Let's go, poets.
Woo, go poet.
Whoop, whoop.
I love meeting him down in New Mexico. Anyway, the Cotton's Club. What prompts you to outstretch your arms to the sky, palms pressed against the window pane, an outsider looking into Happy Days, Norman Rockwell, Friends type homestead and think, that's what I want. That you raise your arms and imagine victory whenever they threw you a bone, or end up going home to sulk in your kennel whenever your chance at adoption was thwarted by another who had the presence of mind to shuck when you mistakenly jived. The Yassa boss wasn't enthusiastic enough, I guess. What did you think you would get from them that you couldn't get from us? Or was it that you wanted to get away from us? You want to be the only one because to look at us every day is looking into a mirror and you can't stand it. But funny, you can't see all the time and energy they're spending trying to erase you. So again, what is it you seek from them that you seem to believe only they can give? Malcolm X posed the question, who taught you how to hate yourself? How many times do you have to run away from home thinking the grass is greener only to be publicly run out on a rail when they realized you weren't there to mow it? Yet just moments ago, they were gushing over how scripted, read, well-behaved you were. As long as they kept your ego fed and watered, yeah, you were one of the good ones. Too bad you were jolted back into reality when you caught your reflection in the rear view after the red and blue stopped you. Did you know misogynoir is a byproduct of the patriarchy that you so badly want to be a part of? I suppose only God and therapists would know why you have such enmity towards those who look like the beings who birthed you. Maybe you think their crop is made of gold. What does it matter? You're not capable of loving them either. What do you think would be your reward for turning us in? How many pieces of silver did they promise you to replace real leaders with pliant puppets like you? You do not have to join us when we do, and we will reach the mountaintop, which will not be disfigured with the faces of the overseers you worship, as most of their mugshots are plastered all over that long money you wish you had. I still wish you well, though, even while knowing the same sentiment is not bestowed on us. I say, did you hear what I said? No, well, I know you're focused on your Stockholm syndrome, on your hero who seems to be disturbed over my verbs. What's wrong, boss, you ask? We sick? Well, yeah. And
Man, I don't think that was the first time I've heard that. It wasn't the first time I heard that
Let's
poem.
go, poet.
yes, it is.
Every
I haven't spit it in a long time.
Love
So yes, it is.
that hit me
Depth.
something. That hit me something serious.
Yeah. Powerful, powerful.
My goodness.
That hit me serious. Dang, that was dope. Give it up for Rose, poet Rose Gold.
Yes.
Good job, sweetheart.
Definitely
Yes,
big.
amazing,
Yeah.
amazing,
I
amazing.
know we
Yes,
at
it
home.
was.
I know we chilling. I know y'all got your drinks, but we can make some noise for these poets. Don't be sitting over there.
Definitely.
Yeah. That was amazing, Rose Gold. God.
Woo! Powerful,
Absolutely.
powerful.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Now coming up, this lady is amazing. She adopted me, y'all, and I'm proud of it. Pulling up to the stage, Miss Betty.
I love you, Miss Betty.
Woo, I love you, Miss
Yes,
Betty.
Mama Betty, we love you.
Miss Betty in the building.
Hi. Anyway, I started to read another hi dope female trainer. I started to read a poem, another poem, but Coach Walimu did a poem, so I said I'm gonna read this one. You guys heard it before, some haven't. Under construction, danger, heavy equipment, chains, locks, rusty keys, sharp instruments, pitchforks, forklifts, whips, broken floorboards, strong once, sturdy once, a firm foundation for cargoes of a people, wild faces, pushed, kicked, thrown, pulled onto loaded, massive, creaky, foreboding ships. Who was it that determined the fertile fields, fatty calves, the flowing waters filled with fish, the bounty of fruit of which they harmoniously live, could not abide its ancient citizenship, would condemn thatched villages, communes full of vitality, full of activity, dust-filled trails, tall grasses, the baobab trees, trees of life, shelter, feast for all living things. But from the land, a nation, people had to, excuse me, one moment, Lord have mercy, this damn phone. Yeah, and so it began, the metamorphosis, the transformation, the mutation, the misconstruction, the turning, tumbling, the hither and thither, to and fro, a constant journey of one seeking a dismissed, eradicated identity, bulldoze, shelter, mental capacity to weather storms, umbrellas useless, from the thunderous, tormenting rain, fast-moving winds blown inside out, exposing that cargo of ripped, tattered culture, naked, shivering knees, knocking teeth, clenching to eerily wicked hurricanes. Its thunderous waters with each dark gray cold drop slapping the skin, stabbing, if you will, a foreign name applied supposedly to the most niggardly, lowest uncouth of humankind. Negro, slave, nigger, colored, black, monkey, savage, George, Tom, Mammy, boy, girl, maid, servant, heifer, bitch, bastard. They would live in shacks behind massive white buildings, mansions with columns of marble from soon to be burying quarries. Then they lived on carved out land, flung far on the most desolate of farmland. Sharecropping. They lived in buildings of savage wood, papered walls, behind towns of white bleached picket fences, sculpted lawns, trees of ornamental fruits, not for eating, just for looking. Bitter fruit reflective of the pale, sullen, covetous people, void of integrity, with murderous hands to a land they laid claim, peppering the parsimonious landscape lawn jockeys, faces a mirror of a cargo stolen, kidnapped, unwitting trespasses of blood-stained lands of an indigenous nation soon destined, along with the buffalo, for extinction. Signs unceremoniously posted at the Jackie knees, no niggas here, no niggas here after sundown, unless boarded, help, without cravatices, our pin curled hair wrapped in old nylon stockings, slick, greased, hot comb painted hair stretched within an inch of life, processed, live, brain burning matter. We move, we dance in housing projects, single story clapboard houses, homes built by the industrious. Oh, I lost. I'm sorry, you guys. I lost it. I'm sorry. I lost where's my phone.
It's all right, Miss Betty. You can take your time. You can find it.
I
We
can
got
find
time for you.
Let me get to it. I'm rolling. My daughter gave me a ready phone, y'all. Bear with me.
Gotcha. Thank you, sir.
I'm grateful for the reggae phone, but hell, it's a reggae phone. Oh, here we go. We are caballists. Our pin curl hair wrapped in old nylon stockings, slick, greased, hot comb painted hair stretched within an inch of light, processed, live, brain burning matter. We move, we dance in housing projects, single-story clapboard houses, homes built by industrial proud hands of its dwellers, in afros, braids, locks, weaves, wigs in every hue, color. We dance in the ghettos of urban unrenewal and unrevitalization. We live. The scenario changes very little. The horizon, the map of Western inhumanity seemingly holds for us the same gig. People, my people, always under construction. A people, my people, continuously facing destruction. And that's my poem. And thank you for your energy and your patience.
Yes.
That was profound, Miss Betty.
Awesome.
Awesome, Mama.
Absolutely
Took
profound.
us back on the journey. Took us on the journey.
Oh God.
What you say? A
Beautiful,
cussing
Miss
journey.
Betty. Beautiful.
Awesome. Awesome, as always.
I like the
Beautiful.
cadence of your voice, Miss Betty. It was amazing, my love.
Asante sana.
Huh? Where'd she go? Oh, there she goes. Amazing job, Miss Betty.
I say thank you in Kiswahili.
You're welcome.
Asante sana.
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely. Y'all give it up for Miss Betty. Thank you very much for coming up and doing that for me. A cussing journey.
Yes, yes.
Crazy. That was amazing. So, coming up to the stage is the creator of Red and Green Books. The Word is Right, New Mexico Poetry Summit. I like to call her my friend, Marissa Prada. Give it up for Prada, y'all.
Woo! We love you, Prada.
Yes.
One time for the one time. One time for the
Thanks,
one
Prada.
time.
Let's get it, baby girl.
What's up, everyone? All right, so yeah, I'm just blown away. I love this. I'm gonna read a poem that I wrote this year. All right, here we go. Love me like a home-cooked meal or a last meal, because I am enough woman to fill all the empty and heal. No, not just heal. Hold space for you to face those demons. Demon tongue in my mouth, face my face, balls deep down in throat. I always wanted to kiss to wake it. Love me like the desert sunset, smells of strawberries over fossilized stone mountains that soften beneath your hand. Love me, if nothing else, on purpose, with ridiculous laughter, the kind that spreads from smile to smile, shaking a core release I haven't known since childhood. Love me kind. Love me dirty, love me scared, love me brave, love me like you believe you'll never leave, and make me believe it too. Love me so hard that you become my day one. Love me through hand holding and gentle guarding of the small of my back, an arm around my shoulder, a hand up or down or in or out. Let's just go together. Hug me so long our bodies braid themselves, a tapestry of time that will never fail us. Kiss me like you aren't afraid, like you're on this journey too. Kiss me like we are walking at the same pace, at the same time, the same direction, the same way, like fate didn't forget about us after all. Kiss me like we are medicine, a cure for each other's cants, where the world is our playground and everything becomes possible. Touch me like you're penning a new poem, like my nipples are your ink and my skin your microphone. Love me into safety, where I freely kneel before you, look up with my blue eyes, your beautiful dick wipes across my face, buries into my mouth, and I let you make me yours. Love me like you are Kevlar. Love me like my words matter, like I am beautiful and seen in all yours. Love me like this was meant to be, like the good outweighs the bad, like my broken bits matter and you are the missing piece. Love me scared out of your mind. Love me desperate. Love me authentic. Love me like there are no second chances and it's more than just the chase. Love me, the whole woman, the curvy body, shifting moods in my darkness and light when I bite, when I cry. Love me by letting me have my way with you. Love me by letting me leave you never the same again. Love me in a slow dance, humming kitchen song and in a ruckus poetry slam. Love me when I come a showery orgasm over you and when I fall asleep in your arms. Love me as much as you love my lips, my hips, my arms, my smile, my relentless dream working. Stay. Stay to love me this way, so we may learn to love each other in the best way. Stay, like poets, like people, like we are destined to do. Poem. Thank you.
I love that, Prada.
Oh my God.
Oh, that is beautiful, Prada. That is
That was
beautiful.
Very sensual
Ecstasy.
and passionate too. Very
Man,
beautiful.
amazing.
I was
Love me
trying to
like
be specific
Kevlar.
for Santa Claus this year.
Sheer
Love
ecstasy.
me like Kevlar. That is tough right there. That's nice. I like that. Indeed. Y'all give it up for Prada as we bring up to the mic Radio Razim. Give it up for Prada. Bring it up to the mic Radio Razim.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
What's popping, man? How you doing?
Excellent. If I say anything else, it might happen.
Absolutely.
Well, I'll leave with that.
Indeed. Go ahead. What you got, man?
Shout out to dope female trainer in the building. She said something about marriage to your peace. Pause. But I haven't married this yet. Feel like, and I want to keep doing it until I get it right. So, if everybody's ready. I said lately, I've been receiving compliments, which is cool, but I want you to duplicate what you see in me. Get it out to Pfizer and Double J as a vaccine. Prescription says to live your life righteously and to keep it clean. Because lately, this pandemic-y energy got my nose running. Me jefe sererato, Tony Mami, bumping that bad bunny. No more drama enters my zone, so my lab's funny. No more riding passenger seat with a crash dummy. I'm putting all my time and effort into being great. As the world turns, give all my children commercial breaks. They keep the beef lit at your grill. That's how they raise the stakes. This country ain't about waiting for food. You better make your plate. Television programming trying to change all our kids' channels. Must be the devil. God ain't gonna give you nothing you can't handle. To tell the truth, I miss when these fuckers were little vandals. Tired of seeing corners with teddy bear murals and burning candles. The dilemma is, how do we get all the youth to listen? It ain't been one good deed that been unpunished since the crucifixion. Homeman, on this idea, let me give you a pot to piss in. Let's start teaching love first and what comes with all its conditions. Get your money all day, but if discipline ain't your mission, you'll never eat. Like building a pool in a yard deficient. Done with Betty Boops. Only see black and white 2 dimensions. I'm just dreaming with no pension. You slaving to get a pension. You need flavor, just add a pension. Remove the fear and the flinching. Relax and remove the tension. You control the heat in the kitchen. Look, if your job is stressful, I got a better position. God is gangster, and he's always in need of a couple henchmen. You trapped in that fight, sure, but don't let them trap you in prison, because that goal is to trap your life in a cell inside of a prison. Will you slide on evil for good, or you sliding to get attention? Just don't slide by that slide in the playground where you see some kids and look. Stop the violence on our own. You got to stop hoping and wishing. Mandela, Martin, and Malcolm. We got to complete the mission. Let's make records about inspiration and nothing from coming from this and what? If you ain't got a gun in your hand, they won't listen. Bro, that voice you got in your head is more powerful than any smithing. And that knowledge is an ammo supply that doesn't lessen. Get about them streets before it's too late and go learn a lesson. You ain't just hurting your whole community stressing. And that's cancerous. So y'all the devil's most efficient weapon. Doesn't matter your ops can shoot your house up that you slept in. When will we focus on our wants? When we focus on our wants to secure all of our needs, right in this rolling the blunt, preparing to go get skied. Just like hip hop culture and all its hypocrisies, the father that was there when my father couldn't father me. It was pure when I was young, street influence came naturally. But the streets then kept it real, saying not to go be like me. Little dude, go to school, get rich off getting degrees. You don't want a life of hating dudes and ducking them D's, watching your dogs back, hoping to dodge the fleas, waking up in them cold sweats. This that life you choosing to be? And I listened, I took heed, not necessarily degrees, educated myself, made money, son of a little weed. Never messed around with I knew, but at the fork, you can say I went straight and cut through the trees. I always grinded for myself, never copped any pleas. I don't pray, I predator, rather stand and die on my knees. I watched plenty of people fall and change colors just like the leaves. Did you hear the rules to the game? Ain't no honor amongst thieves. But still you apply the steez. The outcome will change, please. Pain is guaranteed after the oohs, the ahs, and the weeds. Peace. Poem.
Y'all give it up for Radio Razine.
That was awesome.
Dope,
Bar.
bro. That was
God is
that
Bar
was
after
serious.
bar.
That was
Bar after
serious.
bar.
That was
Bar
serious.
after bar.
I need to hear that on replay.
It's crazy.
Uh-huh.
I said
Absolutely.
everything. Bar after bar, cadence, everything.
Thank you. I write for the youth so that we can have a better future. The future is theirs. Yeah, I mean, so somebody got to guide them in the right direction.
For
Amen.
sure.
Amen, bro.
Totally dope.
For sure. So now, look, y'all, I've been waiting and waiting.
Oh my God. Yes.
I asked this lady about 2 months ago, maybe even 3. I said, man, you know what? I would like you to be poet in real life. This is our segment. I wish I had some music. We're gonna flesh this thing out for the next year. I'm gonna give me an interface and all of that so I can do the bill. Shit. So, but this is our segment that we like to call Poet in Real Life. I asked this woman about a couple of months ago to be that person. And what I mean by poet in real life is you do what you write. You're in the community. You fight for the community. You love on people. You do everything you possibly can to be light and to create some impact. And that's exactly what this woman does. She's a beautiful spirit.
Like
A dope person, my friend. We talk all the time. We got some moves to bust, and that's gonna happen. That's definitely gonna happen. And I don't care if you cry, but at the end of the day, it's all the truth. I would like to introduce though to those who don't know her, Miss Lovely. Y'all
Hey
give it up.
Come on, Miss Lovely. Yes.
Hi, Miss Betty.
Lovely.
Hi, Miss Lovely.
If y'all knew me from the poetry summit, you know what you know.
Oh wow. Oh, she kind of wild, y'all.
I'm so not wild. Okay.
Whatever. You're live
Okay.
wire a little. A live wire a little bit.
Live wire.
Don't
You
lie.
know I'm wrong with a little spark.
So what I would like to get to is first, can you introduce yourself to those who don't know what you do? Can you
We
explain?
don't have to talk about everything we do, but we can
Right,
talk
not
about
everything, but just like bullet points of what you do, what you're into. First of all, she's a serial entrepreneur, the owner founder of a a super dope nonprofit. She feeds all of Arizona damn near, and helps to a huge team to do that. Tap in on those things, some of those things that you do.
Okay, so I'm Miss Lovely. I've been doing radio for about 15 years in Arizona. I own a network. We have a station in Arizona, one in Chicago, and one in Texas. So, you know, we're doing a lot there with the community in Chicago and in Texas as well. I have a nonprofit called Guarded Hope organization, guardedhope.org. If anybody wants to know anything what we do, we have a lot of programs. We have a Women of Influence. We have Urban Arts Entrepreneur Academy. We have Hydrate the Homeless, Purses with Purpose, Warm Wishes. Like we have all these programs that we, you know, take care of year long. You know, who I am is I'm a servant. I'm here to serve and love people. And, you know, I'm not always perfect. Sometimes I got to add it. But, but I really want to see change, but I understand that I'm here to lay the foundation for our children to see the change that we never could see. Right. And I want to be the parent that my parents weren't able to be, which means leading in service and in love, not just at home, but in your community, in our city, in our state, in our country. You know, so you know, you'll learn a little bit more about me if you follow me. You look at my page, you know, there's a lot of I want to say like entertainment industry in my you know, social media or whatnot. But if you know me personally, you come to my house, and sometimes you never know if you're just gonna see a bunch of people and I'm gonna cook for everybody, or if you're gonna walk into a warehouse full of food that just got delivered and dropped off for donations or whatever. But you know, I don't drink. I do smoke weed. We drink a little juice sometimes. Yeah.
Josh say he coming over. So, tell me a little bit. What does community mean to you exactly, as far as what you feel about it?
Unity. That's what it means. Bring together in unity, no matter where you are, no matter if it's just your four neighbors, your block, your neighborhood, whatever. God knows your capacity, right? We can only be held accountable for what we know, and if you understand your capacity, then work according to your capacity, right? And I feel like we have a lot more power as one human being than we believe we do, because the neighborhoods, communities, our families, how we were raised, our trauma makes us feel very small. And when we are in community and you stand in a room full of 30 people that are saying, I don't know any of these people, but I'm here to go serve because you said, let's go serve, right? And these are people that would never cross paths, that would never be in the same space as one another, probably would never communicate with one another. But they come together and now they're friends, they're family, they love one another, they show up for one another, no matter what it is, because we've learned how to love through service instead of sacrifice. And that's a huge difference, right? Like we always feel like love is sacrifice. Love, no, it's not. Love is not sacrifice. Love is giving, and giving doesn't mean sacrifice. They're totally different words. We're poets. You understand the meaning. It's not the same thing. So when we understand what giving is, and sacrifices, we understand that we're not called to live in sacrifice. We're called to live in purpose. And my purpose will never just serve somebody else. It will always serve me as well. So if you're working in your purpose and you feel like you're not being served, then you're serving wrong, or you're serving the wrong purpose. Because if you're serving in what you're supposed to be doing, provisions will be made for you accordingly. And so that's what community together, no matter what the circumstance, no matter your situation. I'm going to put my drama, my trauma, my issues aside for one moment to make sure that this person has exactly what they need so that they can have a better tomorrow.
Indeed, man. Thank you for stretching that out for us. I believe that as well. How long have you been in the nonprofit space?
Legally on paper, we've been a nonprofit 10 years, but I've been serving my whole life. So, yeah.
Can we get into something, because I think this is extremely extremely important. I want to get into something I've been wanting to tap in when I do speak to my female guests and things of that nature, of how dope of a mother you are.
You know, I think that the people that see us mother think we're dope, and we think that we're just trying to figure it out.
And that's why. And
Exactly.
I think that's why I think it's imperative for us to speak about and speak to our fellow sisters and say, hey, you are a dope mother, a dope individual. And the fact that you automatically came up without anybody having to prompt you about saying that I just want to be the parent that I didn't have, is amazing to me, because you not only take care of your biological children, but you also take care of, and you can expound on that.
Listen, I'm a
Hold
mother
back
of
the tears.
right. I'm a mother of 4. I have 2 adopted older children, both in their 30s. And I'm a grandmother, and I'm a young grandmother, and I have 2 biological children, and then I
Can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Did you miss all of it? I'm sorry.
Almost.
Okay, so I have 4 children, 2 adopted in their 30s. I'm a young grandmother. I have 3 grandchildren. I have 2 biological children. I have a niece and nephew that I also took in and raised. And you know, other children this is their safe place. So this is the home that everybody brings their children to and says, hey, we're just going to leave all of our kids there, like 12 kids at a time. Cool, drop them off. It's fine. We got food, we'll feed them. You know what I mean? We'll make sure they feel loved before they leave. You know what I mean? So it's really important that the one thing I will say is that when you have a house and a home, it's not just me. I've never taken in anyone, and we've had multiple families. We've hosted families when they become homeless, or situations where they've had children and they had nowhere to go, which means every time someone moves into my house, my kids sacrifice something for those people, right? Mm-hmm. Time, finances, food, attention, whatever it is. Most of the time, their rooms, they would, you know, the boys would go into room together or whatever. I'm usually everyone has their own room or whatever, but when we have families come stay with us, I'm always communicative about my purpose with my children so they understand. And I always question them. Hey, is this okay for you, you know, for these people to be here? Do you feel comfortable? How would you feel if they stayed for, 6 months, a year, whatever? And if it's a no, it's a no. It's always been a unanimous yes in our house. There's no one that's ever turned anybody away when they needed help. It was like, yes. And then, it gets my 16-year-old daughter, She said, "Mommy, I don't care how many kids you have, just don't adopt anybody younger than me because I want to be the baby forever."
Now that's
You know?
dope. Now that's extremely dope. And see the thing that I got out of that is first off, something that I already know is that you're a loving mother, but that you lead by example. So they automatically inherit that heart or that spirit
Sure.
because they see you taking care of so many people. They see you taking care of them. They know how it feels to be taken in themselves and to be loved unconditionally, regardless of their status, their whatever, you know what I mean, no matter where they came from. So that
See
is a
their willing
beautiful thing
heart,
that you do for the community, period. Huh?
to see their willing heart just to be like, "Mom, let's do this for them. Let's help them do these things." Or, you know, even like in service, my kids have been a part of service their whole life. They don't know what it's like not have their summers completely to themselves or their winters. Like they know that, hey, this is the time we're going to be focused on these things the most. Even though we serve year round, we do extra services throughout certain parts of the year because it's absolutely needed. And those kids they work harder than most adults that I know. And I can know that tomorrow, if I pass, these kids understand what service looks like. And they know how to be of service to one another and to the community.
They also know how to be grateful.
Yes.
Because they get to see it firsthand. A lot of our children nowadays, like, we played outside. We were in the trenches. We got the chance to see different parts. A lot of our children nowadays don't get the chance to see those things. And I think it's time to get back to that because seeing those things firsthand makes you more grateful for what you have and who you have in your corner.
And having the news comes out and covers what we do sometimes, and being a person of influence in your community and having your children watch how the community comes out for you and watch how the media outlets come out for you. And it's not because we're calling people, it's because they understand that there's a need and they see greatness happening. And that gives them gratitude because I know that they see how much work I put in. They see more than anyone how hard what we do really is. It's extremely long nights, early mornings, and exhaustion. But at the same time, it's saving someone's life, giving an opportunity. They see me, bring back people on the streets and hand feed them and make sure that they can make it another day. And like I told them, like, our goal has never been to end homelessness. We don't just feed the homeless. Our goal is to be able to give people an opportunity to live another day to make a better decision for tomorrow. And they can't do that. Everybody deserves an opportunity to make the right decision. Right. And if we can give them love and let their guard down long enough to receive help, then we're doing what we're supposed to do.
Absolutely. Indeed. Tell us a little bit more about the radio space, your show, The Beat Locker, and then we can get to your poems, how you write, how you're a poet in your work.
I pin. So I've been doing radio for about 15 years. I own my own network. Like I said, I did Pillow Talk. I've been on the, extreme. I've been in the extreme doing radio and television and whatever. I've been a part of the Beat Locker for about almost 6 years now. We used to be on 101.1 The Beat. Now we're on 98.3 FM every Sunday morning. And this is the first time in any of our cities in Arizona that anyone's been allowed to be on a daytime show doing independent artists, doing independent music, bringing in community activists, bringing in nonprofits, showing businesses, and my, as much as I'm a part of hip hop and a part of the industry in that aspect, I'm even more so in the community. And my job is to bring a spotlight to the community on the radio, as well as break records and all of the, entertainment stuff. But like really, really, I just want to give a platform to people that are doing great things in the community and serving one another and people maybe that need a little bit of help serving as well. We work with a lot of other nonprofits, and the biggest issue that nonprofits have is they don't have enough volunteers, or they don't have enough funds, and those things can be remedied by marketing, right? And so I have a printing company called Trinity Promotion Solutions. I do graphics design. I do print merchandise, whether it's clothing, vehicle wraps, whatever, from commercial to industrial, doesn't really matter. And so we have a lot to bring to the table to help small businesses, poets, whoever is interested in pushing, whatever it is that they're pushing along. It's not just radio, it's everything, that encompasses media and encompasses marketing. And it's extremely important. So we can take records that we play all over the Southwest and play those same records in Chicago, but to the same thing, like even Chicago, any radio station that we own, any station that we're a part of, like, we're not touching anything that's not serving other people. I don't want to be a part of anything, and I'll be real clear with any poets, like, I'm down to work with anyone. I want to be a part of whatever you guys have going on. But if you come with self-serving, it's a no for me. If you're about just partying, if you're just about making money, cool, money's going to come. We've collectively touched so much money, it's ridiculous. And we know this. We know how to make money. Hustling's not the problem, right? We understand how to get money, but it's, what are we doing with the money? How do we structure our money to serve the community and still make money for our families at the same time? And that's what I focus on. When you guys talk about workshops and stuff like that, that's what I do in our workshops. We have conferences that I speak at on a regular basis. I have business partners that do mass businesses all over the country, and they bring me in to say, hey, you're the opener because you're going to come in and talk about what matters and soften their heart and understand that we should lead with service and community, and businesses should be the supporting agent in service and community. It should not be the focus.
Facts. The launch pad, right? The launch pad.
You can't move without money, but we don't exist without purpose.
Facts. Tell them how easy it is to just reach out. Like, one thing I thought was dope, because it's more normally you got to reach out to a publicist. My manager said, and the manager of the radio station did this, and all that.
Any email that I give you,
they have a album. How to reach out?
It's lovely. I know you're reading this email, even though you're sending it to the beat logger. It's because I have access. We all have access to the same thing. We all see when the emails hit. If you DM me personally, I'm very approachable. I'm not, the radio and entertainment industry is not my passion. I just am good at it. And so it gives me a platform to focus on what's important.
Right. Now let's get to that pen.
All right. Go.
What
I have to leave after in a little bit. I'm going to be on the thing with you guys still too, but I have an event that I'm supposed to be at already. Okay. Which one do I want to do first? I'm not going to do the super long one, Black, because I feel self-conscious about how long that is.
Do what makes you feel comfortable.
I will, for sure. Okay.
You got it.
Here we go. Unearthed. Wakened from a slumber only sleeping giants would understand. Groggy and blurry-eyed. Anger so deep it wells up inside me like a volcano about to explode at any moment, destroying anything in its path. No one can understand it. It's impossible to respect it. Fear does not lead to affection nor closeness of any kind. It creates separation and anxiety for all who enter. Finding a balance of words and emotions seems to be an impossible feat. When the words you say are not heard and motions unfelt, kick me when I'm down seems to be the running theme of life. The only way to survive is to stumble but not fall. Feeling close to anyone seems to only be temporary. Why would I be given such a heavy purpose and an extraordinary love to serve and revitalize inhabitants that I perceive to hold no value? to my existence? Could my reflection be fallacious? Is my perception to blame? Could it be the jaded colored glasses that were passed down to me be at fault? Anger, not one of my best emotions, but powerful and quiet. All reasoning aside, I allow it to become my fuel to plunge headfirst on a journey of why. Remove my glasses and see myself as I see those crying out for help and become the gentle giant to myself that has for so long protected everyone else.
Wow.
So I had
Beautiful,
read
beautiful.
I read part of that on 707, and I told AJ, when we talked about this, I don't like my endings. So I went back and I reread, and I came back with something that was like, yeah, that's the one. Okay. I can't hear you, Black.
Something that you felt. Indeed. Indeed, indeed.
Yes.
So do you want to go with another short one, or do you want to go, or
No. I have time. I'm just okay. Yeah, I have another one.
okay.
I know it sounds all a little sad, right? It's all emotional, but like there's a lot of
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am. Excuse me.
yes.
No disclaimers, please. Just a piece.
No, I'm not just this, but some of the writings lately. It's just because when you're doing a lot of self work, when you're doing a lot of shadow work, you're finding things about yourself that you're like, and I do want to talk about self talk. Let's not forget about that before we wrap this up, and that probably will make me cry. So don't. I'm gonna turn my camera off now. All right. I don't have a title for this, but y'all can title it if you want to. Here we go. Drowning in the sorrow of my own misery, I find my peace. The echoing of silence vibrates through my being like tremors through this mantle of this rock. I sense my soul. So broken and bruised, the thought of a healed human seems so far from reality. Like the furthest universe in the furthest galaxy. Excavating my strength, holding on to things that I once longed for more than life itself, almost took my life myself. I encountered gratitude. Free falling into an abyss of darkness, like the fallen angels locked into the realm of the dead. I unraveled my freedom. Tied to the past mistakes of those before me, my own mistakes pale in comparison, yet still feel less than who I was called to be, still more than my misery, louder than my soul cries, brighter than the forgiven souls. I discover my life. Through trauma and pain, the path becomes more relevant. Not one tear was in vain, nor one loss, only gain. See, the universe held me in its arms. No matter my choice, it was right for me. Too clouded to see, head wrapped up in the haze, they sold me as fresh air and summer breeze, taking the path of least resistance, monopolizing the time that I no longer had to squander. Unburdened by unnecessary obstacles, I grasped the freedom to unfurl my most authentic essence and unfold my truest self, embracing purpose, stepping forward in it, unencumbered by the weight of resistance. I am liberated.
That's for me. Thank you. That was for me. Hallelujah. Whew.
I'm sorry.
You better talk, girl. My co-host, Miss Queen Liberati.
I love it. It's for me, like the voice, everything. Your voice resonates so deeply, and it's like our story. Like, yeah, it went through your pen and you went through something, but you wrote it for us. You wrote it for me. So I thank you so much, Queen. Thank you for the work that you're doing, period. Like, we want to be like you when we grow up. No funny business and no fluff. This is not fluff. This is truly what I think everyone who's involved in, whether it be poetry or whatever kind of work you're doing, what your mantra is what I feel like every mantra should be. I think it's so amazing and beautiful, and you can hear it and see it through everything that you're doing.
I appreciate
so thank
that.
you so much.
Absolutely. So, self-talk, affirmation, building your,
Woo!
building yourself,
So
knowing
self-talk,
yourself.
it's very difficult to do self-talk when you don't like yourself, you know? And not in the I don't like myself, because the side of me is like, I'm dope. I'm the shit. I know I can do whatever I want to do. I know I can control whatever it happens in my universe. But then there's this little girl inside that never got heard. And so when you go back and have these moments of self-talk, it's not just self-talk, it's self-love, it's self-adoration, it's gratitude. Like, there's no way that I could have been who I am if that little girl wasn't who she was. When you see yourself bring yourself through things that you never understood, excuse me.
It's all right.
So I tell, I'm the type of friend that holds you accountable, whether you like it or not. I'm the friend that's going to give you jobs to do, to work on yourself, but I'm going to do those jobs myself so that when you have that experience, I can share that experience with you individually and understand that I would never tell you to do something that I would not willing to do by myself. If I'm asking you to grow, it's because I'm growing. It's because I'm forcing myself to go through it with you. And so I had a friend reach out going through some things, and I told her, when people tell you hug yourself, as poets, when I say hug yourself, that doesn't seem enough to me, right? Hold yourself in a way that, when you have somebody in your life that you can fall into their arms and be wrapped up and just be squeezed until you can't cry anymore. That kind of hug. That's how we should hug ourselves and tell ourselves, thank you. Sarah, thank you for not giving up on me. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to show you that you went through this stuff not for nothing. You shaped something amazing. When you are in a meditative space, and I bring to the altar, and I'm in prayer, and I'm giving gratitude to my ancestors, and I'm giving gratitude to myself. You can safely walk into a space of terror and really look at it like you're walking into a movie and standing over yourself saying, you got this. If you understood what you're going through now has taken me to a place where I can protect you for the rest of your life, that I can hold space for you for the rest of your life, that the abuse and the shame and the fear that you went through as a child, there's value in that. There's value, like we say, there's no experience like life experience, right?
None.
Beyond life experience, the trauma that we have we feel so angry and upset about. Like, we want to focus on the people who gave it to us, right? Instead of saying, that's not for me. When you would confront the abuser, if you ever can, and say, hey, all of this abuse, this anger, this alcoholism, the drugs, whatever, that's yours. You can have that. You can hold that because that was your choice. It's not mine. But the growth that came from what I learned through those processes, those blessings that I learned, those are mine. And I'm grateful for those things. And I can say thank you. Not thank you for abusing me, but thank you for teaching me the lessons that I needed to protect myself for the rest of my life, to guard myself, to be able to be compassionate to others, to understand the fear and the pain of others.
Yes, ma'am.
You can't connect with others if you have no idea what they've.
Man,
And so,
it's such a beautiful thing to see
when you,
in the space that you're in, and to know that you're growing and that you're moving as much of a boss as you are around the country, just moving and shaking and moving and shaking out. Sometimes I tell you, you need to sit down somewhere, but that's important for people to hear. That's important for people to see, for you to know more than anything.
yeah,
But your story and to speak about self-talk and how we internalize things, how we speak into ourselves, how we speak live into ourselves, that's important for people to understand that sometimes we need to get in that space. And I appreciate you for speaking your truth.
well, the problem is that we expect this from somebody else, and we don't even give it to ourselves. I expect you to hold and carry my burdens and help me heal and help me feel better about myself and fix my self-esteem. And we go through relationships and lovers and friendships and whatever, and expecting and getting angry when you're not doing it for me, bro. Why are you not healing me? Why did you not fix my problems? It's not anybody else's job but yours.
Truth. Facts.
That is to sit in silence and deal with it. You have to be able to allow yourself to go through the journey. And when I talk about real visions and visualizations, I'm talking about being in there like a movie, standing over the top of yourself, watching it like it's really happening, talking to yourself in that moment and pulling up every moment where you said, I'm enough and I'm not going to give up and I'm going to pull through this no matter what I'm facing right now. Whether you're 5 years old or 8 years old or 12 years old or 38 years old, it doesn't matter. A week or and you didn't stop. That little girl said, you know what, you're right, because I'm gonna be a boss one day. She told me, because we are multidimensional people living in this weird world that we live in. That 41-year-old told me that I got this and I'm gonna be a boss one day. And ain't nobody gonna be able to touch me. Ain't nobody gonna be able to change my narrative but me. Period. So I'm gonna take these lumps while I got them and I'm gonna run with it, and it's gonna fuel me. It's gonna give me passion to help others so they don't have to feel like I'm stuck. You're not stuck. Nobody's stuck.
Amen.
You create within yourself.
Man.
So powerful, so beautiful.
Miss Lovely. Thank you.
I miss you guys. I can't wait till April. I'm excited. Coach Ja,
definitely out there.
I'm coming through with Prada. We're gonna show up. I'm gonna bring the pink juice. Don't worry. I'm sorry, Queen. I'm crying. I'm crying.
On to that. Let me make a point.
It just resonates so deeply.
Let me make a point because a lot of people are leaving. If you want to be a part of the Charlotte Poetry Festival, you need to go to the site, go into the event page, go to the link, sign up, let Coach John know that you're seriously coming, so he can figure out this hotel situation, this Airbnb situation. It's going to be an amazing weekend, and we're going to do the thing. After that, September, New Mexico Poetry Summit is coming. Let Marissa Prada know. Poetry painting.
Yeah, well, I'll be there.
Prada and some poetry. I forgot which one. I got mixed up. I'm sorry. Get with her. Let her know. I appreciate you so much, Miss Lovely. Thank you for coming through.
So much.
Speaking your truth and giving some sauce to the game and letting people know that you are definitely an asset and an ally and all the amazing things that you do for the fact that you are a poet in real life. I love you. You hear me?
Oh,
We
so
love
dope.
you guys. Thank you, Black. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Queen.
Definitely.
Listen, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna just turn my video off because I'm gonna be driving, but I'm gonna be here listening. And I'm gonna stay on the
I just want to thank you so much. I know I'm brand new here, guys, and I'm just getting acclimated to this group. But let me tell you, your powerful message, your inspiration, your transparency, and your vulnerability has truly blessed me immensely, because when I tell you, these are the things that so many people, they hide this part of themselves because they are bosses and because they are great at what they do and their craft, that sometimes they won't come to the forefront and say these things. But these are the very things that the young girls need, the young boys need to know, that the 41-year-old spoke to your 5-year-old, and told her that you was going to be a boss. Someone else needed this so deeply. It resonates deeply because it's like our story. Again, you're speaking for us. So I thank you. I love you for that. God bless you, for real, for real.
so much.
Yes.
Thank you. And if you guys want to reach me, go to guardedhope.org if you want to find out any more about that. Miss Lovely AZ on everything, and I would love to connect with you guys. So if we're not friends already, send me a friend request and I will accept it. Okay.
Definitely.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll give it up. Lovely, our poet in real life.
It was so amazing, y'all. Totally dope. Totally dope.
Look, I was going to try to save her for the last, but I see people are getting a little antsy. I see people are getting leaving in and out. Not to throw no shade at all whatsoever, but it's people who left and hasn't come back. So I want people to be able to see her, be able to enjoy her. Our other feature,
yes.
A friend of mine, a dope ass poet,
dope ass
individual. Hold on, let me see something, because I'm on my phone right now, but I definitely need to go to my Instagram and check my DM. And I want to make sure that I do this the right way. I want to make sure I do this the right way.
Simply the best.
Uncultured Asian.
My God.
Uncultured Asian. Where you at?
Woo!
Where you at, Uncultured?
Uncultured Asian in the building.
Working. I'm right here.
Man,
DC. Let's
man,
go, DC.
Amy.
Let's go.
The Uncultured Amy, the Uncultured Asian Booker, is a spoken word poet based out of the DMV District of Columbia, Maryland, Virginia area.
Yeah.
She has performed locally at several venues such as Bus Boys and Poets, Republic Gardens, Sisters Lounge, and Galactic, to name a few. In her community, she volunteers at a museum to hold an open space for at-risk youth to express themselves in a healthy manner. She started writing poetry as a way to express herself silently. It was never allowed to freely express herself as a child. She came from a household in which children are to be seen and not heard, and only speak when spoken to. This upbringing bled into her adult life. Excuse me, I'm so sorry for murdering this. Today, she utilizes her spoken word as a healthy way to express herself. She thrives to deliver messages that hold both substance and depth in her pieces through spoken word and poetry. She is finally heard and understood. Y'all give it up for Uncultured Asian.
One time for the go-go girl.
Hey,
everyone. Yes, Uncultured. Let's go, Queen.
Come on. Oh, y'all all do the hands. Do it. You better do it.
Who? You talking about this thing right here?
I don't know what that means.
If you think, come on, Uncultured in the building, you're going to get this.
Yeah, y'all don't know if y'all know. I started doing it on like Instagram. I don't know where it came from. I think I just want y'all to see my nails.
Always.
And I did it one time in an in-person open mic, and the crowd just went like this.
So it works.
It's dope.
I appreciate you having me. I appreciate having Queen here with me too.
You know I love you. Oh my God. Everybody know I love you.
I love
Indeed.
you too.
Man, thinking about people to ask to feature, to bring up on the show. I definitely thought of you. I know how much you love this art. I know how much you push your pen on a daily. I know how thoughtful you are and what type of work you put in. And even if you hate your job, you still go.
You know I hate it. It'd be like calling. She at work, but she all right.
Yeah, indeed. So I don't really have no questions for you. You can tell the people where to find you, a little bit about yourself, and jump right into your work. Give them that work.
Okay. All right. So y'all don't know who I am. My government is Amy, but I go by Uncultured Asian. I'm based, just as she said, in the DMV. I'm not on Miss Lovely's level, but I do work in my community as well. I work with a lot of children that are in foster homes. They are at-risk youth. They really don't have any role models in their life. The museum is something that's court issued. So we go in and I build in trust with these teenagers, and we teach each other how to express ourselves in an atmosphere where it's going to be accepted all around. But I'm going to tell y'all, if y'all don't know, haven't heard this piece, why I call myself uncultured. Uncultured goes deeper than what you may hear. To be uncultured does not mean I'm not cultured. Simply put, at birth, I was robbed of my identity, robbed at the chance to know my roots that may have branched out to bigger gardens and pastures that may have enriched my spirits. See, I was robbed. I was forced into a culture that didn't look like me, that didn't breathe like me, that didn't live like me. That wasn't me. See, I was robbed. I became this being always searching and searching for something, not knowing what existed, searching and searching, not knowing what I was going to find. What the hell was I looking for? Whatever it was, it definitely wasn't around me. I couldn't touch it. I couldn't see it. I couldn't hear it. I couldn't smell it. But let me tell you, I could feel it. I knew deep down inside of me, there was something that moved me, soothed me, comforted me when I needed comforting, healed me when I needed healing, loved me when I needed loving, guided me when I needed guiding, motivated me when I needed motivating. But see, I was still rocked. See, I wasn't white enough to be Caucasian. I wasn't Asian enough to be Chinese. I wasn't Native enough to be indigenous. I was just left to being me. Alone, the only one of my race, but surrounded by those culturally insiders I didn't belong. And even though these cultures ran through my veins, it wasn't me. We're not the same. But I finally found what I was searching for. It took me 30 years to realize in my search, I found me. I adapted who I was. I culturalized myself. I took myself out the very idea of being molded to fit into anyone's version of culturalism. I became uncultured in my own rights. I allowed myself the freedom to culturalize myself based off my own values, morals, and beliefs. I became the uncultured Asian.
You know how I feel about that piece. Oh my God. Every time.
You
Every
forgot it.
single time.
Cultured.
What's that?
Uncultured.
No, so that's the only poem where I don't say uncultured because it's kind of at the end.
Indeed. Indeed. Love it.
I love that piece.
You got
I
the
love
floor.
it.
Amazing.
He was trying to pick at you, but you got him.
And I want to do this poem because Queen is here.
You know, I wanted to tell you, you inspired me to write something because of that poem. So I'm working on something about me being Haitian. So thank you.
Hi, Queen.
I love you.
I love you.
Make sure if you post it that you tag me in it. I definitely want to hear that.
You
You
know I
gonna
want
hear
to
it
hear
first.
it.
All right. So I'm gonna do this piece. And how this piece came about, like, Queen has a lot to do with this. She started this trend on flowers. She wrote a piece. Just Star Misdemeanor wrote a piece on it. And I was just like, I want to give flowers in a different way. So let me show homage to all those that I came across. So I've met so many after I wrote this poem, but I ain't rewriting it, y'all. So
Love it.
this is Flowered Intersections. Give us our motherfucking flowers. Don't wait until we're gone to start posting your prayers, condolences to the bullshit. Pay homage now for what our art is. Show appreciation now while we can still smell the I love yous and forget me nots. Hey, hold up. Listen. This isn't an angry ploy from Sincerely Yours. We're not trying to set up and destroy. This is our origin of thoughts, our deep thoughts, putting our work on display, allowing an open book inside our vulnerabilities and hearts. Once slithered apart, ripped of our clothing and thrown in the dark until we became a naked poets, using our words to heal everyone but us, ran rock and oceans just to step up to justice. Lining our words on man arches, writing in a cloud of haze, still finding a ways to sway through the maze of the poet's playground. Some of us young and gifted, some pretty provocative, even cynical, but we've been saved by grace, poetry's grace. But we are still here, even if in Black noise, maybe as a reborn soul, we are still whole. So let us collect our flowers while poetry still waters. Give us our flowers while we can still grow as we write how we see the sea flow, as we be on point with our words. Oh my word, it's poetic insanity how we become poets of the galaxy, using our creativity, shooting stars cosmic like in slow motion, stars that form together like traveling poets clustering together, making Gemini foxes, embracing its luscious beauty over top flowered arches, dancing in the wits. Together, we take poetry along and walk her like a dope female towards the ain't right tribe, where we surpass pains and cries that create fires like a pyro, where we embrace the love of blood brothers and every Bella with a queen and her name, aiming and putting claim, because our name is written about like a spoken word scout, or maybe like a nerd, or maybe they heard we were just poetry scumbag. But one thing we not gonna do is ever hold back. We release the liberati and stand strong on the back of a shoe. This is the project phase of what they gonna see us pave, and until they hand us our hue of fucking flowers, we gonna pro-poet until they meet us at ghetto messiahs, preached by an azar and a rhyme minister, and catch these blessings of a misdemeanor. Have them show up in their Sunday's best, dressed in divine styles, handing each and every one of us a bouquet of some rosy love's lemonade in our essence, while we can still breathe in their presence. Uncultured.
You know I love you, right? Your pen is ridiculous. You know that. Your pen is different. Oh, fire every time, Queen. I love you. Give us a motherfucking flowers.
Yeah.
What? She came out hard with it. She came out real hard with
As
it.
always, amazing.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Indeed,
So you know we gotta
indeed.
stop.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I said she came with them flowers differently. You know what I mean? Like it's like you pay me, you tell me, yo, I started the trend, but you broke that shit. Like you
That was a hard poem to write though, trying to
that was
figure out
dope.
how to make everyone's
Mm-hmm.
name sound like a poem.
Mm.
Right.
Amazing.
Did a good
Amazing.
job, though. You did a good job.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Let's go make history. Thank God we in there. Like you, whoever made it in there, we could all say, "Yo, we made it up in there, boy." So fast.
So that's that. And I do one more for y'all because I kind of like started to fall in love. I just wrote this month, but I'm starting to fall in love with it though.
Yes.
All right, it's not long. They call me a poet, so I guess that means I'm good with my words. I have tendencies to turn trauma into verbs, move emotions into nouns, pained breakdowns, aforementioned into adjectives and pronouns, manipulate metaphors into mothering my cries for help. Because then I won't be really saying it, but then I really be saying it. And only if you're a poet will you know how I'm applying it. And the truth of the matter is, this chapter I'm in, I'm terrible with my words. And I'm not even talking about grammar. But when a person confides in me, maybe in comfort, the abundance of their suffrage awakens this bullet that's holding all my shit together, slowly passing away through the membranes of the similarities that I try not to remember. Then your sadness surfaces, and I don't know what to say other than I'm sorry. There will be better days. But they call me a poet. And I'm supposed to be better with my words. And it's absurd because half of the time I'm at a loss, caught in between dark places and bright vaults, one pulling me into the epitome of mantling these gloomy, sunken thoughts, and the other dragging me into constant birthing battles, breathing beautiful becomings of who I am, sinking me into shallow shadows, standing stuck in still waters. And I do call myself a poet. That's sometimes not good with her words. But I am empathetic. And I will say, I am sorry. And I promise there will be better days. I'm coaching.
You so fucking fire, though.
What we
Ain't she
gonna
though?
do?
Ain't she though? Oh my goodness.
There's
What's
nothing
that?
we could say. There's nothing we could say. It's just fire, fire, fire. That's it.
Indeed,
I
man.
appreciate you.
For coming up here, for doing your thing, for always having positivity on your lips.
You got
Always.
to.
Always.
You
And
got
even
to. If you make more, if you do nothing but love, you have no room to hate. So you don't have to question about hating yourself.
Facts. I thank you so much for coming up and feed. Y'all give it up for Uncultured Asian.
Woo!
Let's go,
Thank
Amy.
you.
Let's go, Amy.
Love you, sister.
Love you, Uncultured.
I love y'all too.
Now, let's get back to this open mic. I know that you guys have been waiting, and I thank you guys for your patience, for real. We had a couple leave, but you know they were here, so we love them as well.
Yes.
All right, so we have on the list Blood Brother Mike, Henry, Marianne, Nicole S. Brown. I don't think she's still here. Let's see. No, I don't think she's still here. So, and Stacy, did you still want to go?
Absolutely.
Okay, so we're gonna let you round off the show. Okay, you said you wanted to go towards the end, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, yes, ma'am. All right, I'm just making sure I'm in line. I don't want to whooping later.
Darling, there's no need to air that possibility, in front of strangers.
To air what goes on in this house stays in this house. All right, so Next
I'm
up
glad
on
you
the
think that. Innocence is always amusing.
yes, ma'am.
My word.
Next up on the mic is Blood Brother Mike. Y'all give it up for Blood Brother right quick.
Woo! Woo!
I got to follow that conversation. Okay,
I
thank you. I appreciate
love
y'all.
Blood Brother Mike.
Come on, Blood Brother.
Plasma love to the room.
BROTHER.
Plasma love to the room. Plasma love to the room. Okay, we're not gonna get to all the introductions. Y'all call my name. I'm going to go ahead and jump to this piece. This piece was actually inspired by the woman with the white hair on. I think her Queen Liberati. She said something the other day on my live. I said, "Ooh,
wait a minute."
The white what?
Who's the woman with the white hair?
You're not gonna just pass by like you didn't say that. What you just say with the white what?
With the white wig on, with the white hair. Yeah, looking like Mary Wells.
Oh.
Talking about my guy.
Go ahead, Blood Brother, man. I ain't playing right now.
I love you,
You
King.
got the flow, boss. You got the flow, man.
I love y'all.
So like I said, Queen of Erotti inspired this poem. She said something the other day, and I said, "Ooh, that's a line." So I'm gonna jump into this thing. A long distance call beyond the stars. Angelic angels missing me. Mental reception now clear. Smiles blended into laughters and tears. Mother and father reminded me I'm the protector of the family tree. Feeling like Antoine Fisher as ancestors encircle me. Stories of trains, bridges, and broken chains fill my ears. Their unsettled commandments becomes my mission to complete. A saxophone of hope energizes my soul. A chilly warmth of hugs reconfirm my dreams. How can one phone call like this how can one phone call like this can be? I simply close my eyes with a thought. One-minded ancestors, heavenly poem.
I'm just grateful that I inspired that piece. That is so beautiful. I mean, that's just clout for me. I'll take it right now. That is amazing. Thank you, King.
Thank you. You are
the inspiration. Give it up for Blood Brother Mike. Give it up for Mike. And keep it up, keep it up for Henry. Henry, you still here with us, brother?
Zoe King, where you at? The Zoe King, where you at? I'm still over the whole fact that my wig was in question. Y'all taking shots at my wig.
His mic dropped, his hand dropped, and I haven't heard him.
He's out of here. He's not here no more. So is Marianne still here?
I see him still in the building.
Oh, okay.
I see him still in the building. He must be doing something right. We're gonna keep the train rolling. Y'all give it up for Marianne Peterson.
Woo!
Marianne.
Marianne.
Hey, Marianne. Yeah. If y'all don't know who Marianne is, it's something wrong. She running the Instagram streets right now.
That's my girl right there.
Been that way for the last 3 years.
How you doing, Marianne?
I'm doing good.
Hey,
right.
So that my gas bill is paid anyways, thanks to some people who helped me out from Instagram.
Thank you, Lord.
That's amazing. Won't he do it?
Honey, thank you, Lord.
Yeah.
I know that's right.
I know you got I know your pieces are short, straight to the point. So Marianne, you can do 2 pieces and you got the floor.
Okay. This one I just wrote today, and it's called Scammers. And my counselor wanted me to write this one because of what I went through in November. And he wants me to share it with him next time I see him. Scammers are out there in full force. Anybody can be scammed. I was scammed myself. I'm angry at the scammer that scammed me. I'm also angry at myself for being scammed. I did not know it was a scam when it would happen. I'm angry that the bank is blaming me for being scammed. It is not my fault. I did not know until it was too late. It is easy for scammers to target vulnerable people like me. Scammers need to be stopped. That's it for the first one. And then the second one I'll do is called If I Were a Poem. I wrote this on the 13th of this month, and it's based on a writing partner, If I Were a Poem. If I were a poem, I would be loved by you. If I were a poem, I could help you through hard times. If I were a poem, you could read me gently. If I were a poem, we would mesh together nicely. If I were a poem, you could read me to others. If I were a poem, I would be a good one.
Oh my God. I loved it.
I'm talking about Marianne. Quick, straight to the point. Take pulling no punches. If I were a poem, you could read me gently.
Gently. What? Let's
Like,
go for real.
like that.
I'm
Thank
mad
you
about them damn
very
scammers
much.
scamming you. That's
You're
it.
welcome.
No, for real.
I'm,
We had to take
I'm
a
gonna
little
need
time
that,
for the scammers now, Marianne. Like for real,
Marion. I'm gonna need that peace scammers so I can go recite that to them every time they call me.
Yeah.
I'm not for real.
Man, so what we got? Miss Lene is back in the building.
Lene!
And I know she up on the list.
That's my boo thing.
Oh,
That's my boo thing.
Right now, as
See,
we
all of our boo things.
I love her.
Hey.
let's bring this amazing woman up. Dope female trainer.
Let's go.
Give it up. Y'all clap her up to the stage.
One time for the dopeness of the dope female trainer.
Time for the one time.
Yeah.
They call me DOPEFEMALE, not the trainer, but the POET, also known as the dope ass Shat G. One hit of me gonna make you want to take it easy. I'm in your veins like a motherfucking IV. Be your religion, make you want to come and follow me. If I were a poem, I would lace lyrical love letters along the nape of your neck and carefully caress your conscience to complement your cockiness. Slow stroke your cerebral cortex into seductive sexual submissions and soft suck your sixth sense to the 10th power. And with the sweetness of my lips, daddy, you gonna lose your shit. Woman handle you. Then I'm gonna stand 10 toes down, straight up, erect in the breath of you. Who am I? Will I be whoever, whenever you want me to be, but right now? I'm trying to be the synchronicity to your melody. Create a frequency inside your symphony as my words penetrate your harmony, making you hunger only for me. Wrap my lust around the base of your beat, and I pray that you can swim, that you don't drown, that you really know how to butterfly your backstrokes. I just hope you're good with all this dope, though. Penetrate your doubts and fears and softly coat each stroke with silent screams of seductive soliloquies. Massage your mental virginity with my melodic melodies, then whisper words of wetness into the main vein of your existence. Cause you know I'm your good shit. Your cocaine rich, one you know the rest. Tongue tie my taste buds around your truth, then quench my thirst with your masculinity. Touch on your confidence as you release your imprinted spirit into my soul. And as cobwebs weave silk shackles of wars on wounds, Daddy, let me compliment you. Let me hide in the breath of the oxygen that releases from you, so you make it easy to indulge in you. And I will love, honor, and respect the very essence of you. See, I can be your master key, but you would only open up for me because there will never ever have to be a poet before or after me. Because I'm the inhale to the exhale to the air you breathe. And I can be strong enough to be weak, to be patient, purpose, protection, and power. Daddy, paint me like your canvas because I can do this shit for hours. That's if I was your poem. Oh.
4 hours though? Ooh,
crazy.
baby.
Lord have mercy now.
Ooh.
Jeez. My
Like a little
Lord, jeez.
Indeed. Y'all give it.
I'm knocking on your door right now, girl. Let's go.
Ooh.
Okay, so
Can
we
you
got
woo, woo?
Lene Monroe and
Yes.
Miss Stacy Dyson. Y'all clap up to the stage, Lene Monroe.
Yes. I see Queen
Let's
Marette Rogers is in
go,
there too.
poets.
You see Queen Marette, King?
Huh?
I saw Queen Marette hand up too.
I didn't even get that out. I apologize, y'all.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, you know I'm new here, y'all.
And Queen. I missed two. You know what? Okay. I apologize, you guys. I do. So what we're gonna do is bring up Miss Diane.
Yes, miss.
Miss Diane, I so apologize for going before you. If I did, please forgive me. I apologize. Come on now.
Oh,
Good, Miss Diane. How you doing? Y'all give it up for Miss Diane.
Miss Diane
I
in the
finally get to hear
building.
Miss Diane.
Let's
Yes.
go, baby.
About time. Yes, let's go.
Diane.
How are y'all? This has been exceptional.
Hi, Queen.
It was a little bit late, but it's been great for the time that I've been here. So thank you for having me.
With your gorgeous self, my lord.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Yes.
I'm in some writing rooms and they do prompts. This is in response to one of those. But here we go. Provoke me, provocateur. Whisper sweet nothings. Hold me close and firm. Keep my body warm and ready. Gentle kisses on the neck bone swells my nether regions, has me on 10, longing and breathy. Attentive areola receives your mouth and awaits your touch, caresses like exploring a cloaked valley, searching for whence the moans come, in moonlit waves of ecstasy. Wandering wand of magic reaches my welcoming chasm, lost and found in each other's embrace. Tendrils of moist as we exhale. Eyes captured in mine as we bask in the moment we created, already longing for our next encounter. Poem.
Jesus.
Wow.
My have mercy.
Well, wow. Okay.
Let me get some water.
That's how we going. Okay.
I'm stuck at the swell of my nether region. I didn't get past that. I'm still there. I was like, God, come on here.
That's a good place to be stuck. Baby.
Happy Friday, everybody.
Yeah, happy Friday. Thank you, guys.
My God.
Okay, Miss Diane. I'm okay. Remember, you gotta come to the grill.
Queen, can you call up the next person?
Yes,
You
sir.
got
Yes,
order.
sir. All right, let me look here. Give me 1 second so I can call the next amazing, beautiful poet. Right now we have coming to the stage the incomparable, the impressive, the beautiful butterfly herself, Miss Lene Monroe, y'all. Clap it up for her, please.
Come on, butterfly. Let's come on with it.
Woo-woo-woo.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Queen.
Hey, this was dope. I
Wow.
like this space.
Awesome.
So
Looking
I'm gonna
like a
get
beauty.
into my piece quick. Let me
You
know.
look so beautiful.
Oh,
Gorgeous,
thank you,
yes.
Queen. Thank you. I love you
Yes.
guys. Okay, so all right. So this is a quick one. It's called Exit. What makes you think I don't live with those ghosts you so recklessly boast about to roast my character? What makes you think I haven't placed my hands, twisting them, turning them into the fire of my own karmic spark? What makes you think I haven't filled rivers and oceans with tears flowing, wishing they could lubricate the mechanism of time to reverse me any and another chance? But time after time, I am proven wrong, trying to figure out where I went wrong with seconds being robbed from me. What makes you think I haven't wanted to glue my eyes to the ground, scraping through the pavement so I couldn't see the eyes that pierced my spirit cold, with no connection or reason, just the notion of self-righteous entitlement? What makes you think I haven't pulled back my skin just to revisit my sins over and over and over again? Too guilty to breathe, but I learned to enjoy the pain. I don't need a safe word. I've never been sane, just a loose dame left undetected in your mind frame. What makes you think I haven't tried to exercise new types of tight confinement, shattered my own alignment, back weighed heavy, shadows made into safety? Lately, I have been thinking. Lately, I have been learning. Earning my own self. Come on, crack me open. I know you've been waiting, salivating, cultivating your cheap worth of being right through the snap of my neck. You think I didn't feel you near? Well, my dear. Who is the real sniper here? I will not submit to the fear of you. Quite frankly, that's all your creativity has shown of you. So keep acting like I don't know, so you can finally learn.
Wow. Pull back my skin just to revisit my sin. What?
She don't need no safety wire, huh?
Name.
Girl.
What? Okay. It's a problem. She's a problem, y'all. She's a problem. You're a problem. There's no other way to describe you, mama.
That's a good problem, though.
It's a killer problem. Like, I'm looking for, like, if we looking to bring the people in, you on the front lines like this. Like, who coming for us? Nobody.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Peace and blessings, and thank you for the safe space to curate that feeling that I just gave right there. So thank you.
We loved it. You pulled us in. You grabbed us all in. I don't know about nobody else, but
with a Batman shirt on.
You feel me? Killing them.
You know.
Indeed.
Big ups to Slow. Big ups to Slow Motion too. Big up, big clap.
Facts. Queen be bringing that energy though. Love it. Love your energy, Queen.
Oh, thank you, King. And I'm loving the shirt, King. I mean, it's just everything. I call people King every day, and then you wearing the shirt, looking really right. I want no problem, no beef with nobody. I'm just saluting the King. I don't want no problem.
No. No.
Oh my Lord, now.
Hold on.
This will be my last time. This will be my last time. Go.
Yeah.
Like, you got to get rid of her. No.
She ain't coming back in no more. I'm walking the door for now. I ain't having no more.
You're a man. Oh, yeah, I'm nuts. I'll bring it up on stage. Queen Barack Rogers. Give it up for Queen.
I love you, beautiful people. I love y'all.
My soul impressed. Baby.
Right. Love you.
I've been hiding, guys. I've been dealing with a lot. I've been hiding, but I love you guys. I'm gonna sprinkle some positivity. This is short and sweet. It's called Divine Time. I love all of y'all. I'm so grateful to be here. Thank you for sharing this space with me, Queen, because I got the message. Thank you so much, Queen Liberati.
I love you.
I love you too, and thank you for this message you sent me today. I needed it. I love you so much. Thank you. Appreciate you so much.
Thank
right
you.
on time. Divine time. This is what it's called, divine time.
All right.
All right. This is short and sweet, my people. Thank you, Black Noise, for having me in this beautiful space. Divine time. I amplify and inspire light beam frequencies of beautiful inspirations, and I move with emotion just like the ocean with my waves of motivation across my poetic station. I create and emulate potions with passion, love, and grace. See, we are golden, gifted, and wise. We must stop living in their lies. Open your eyes. It is time. You will shine through no matter what they say. Do you. Continue on each day and take fresh breaths. Each day, stay consistent on your journey. It can get curvy, but it will all roll out. Just have no doubt. Be present and be true. Swim through these waves and storms, and you will get to the shore. Ignite in your truth. It is your story. You write the words and the rhymes, and it will all happen in divine time. That's the poem.
That's
I needed that. Yes.
Awesome.
Queen,
Awesome.
bro. Thank you, Queen. Y'all give it up for her.
That's that piece for real.
Last but not least, I love this lady. I love the way she thinks. Just and she doesn't have to, she's so quick-witted and wonderful. Y'all give a huge round of applause and bring up Miss Stacy Dyson.
Woo!
He's trying
Let's
to avoid
go.
He's trying to avoid the spanking.
Let's go, Tesoro.
You know,
Yes,
one can try and avoid
Proud of
anything. Let's do an older piece here. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being back away slowly from the cookout, nobody needs to get hurt, and 10 being me offering physical violence to elders, as in I will slap your grandma and mine in the middle of Main Street at high noon for this. My irritation level is at about 45 and rising. All this crying and pearl clutching got me in a non-conciliatory frame of mind. Miss me with that noise, please. Why is my pain only validated by your distress? When Black, brown women cry for their babies, why is it necessary for white tears to validate the experience? Is it because we've done it so often our tears are invisible? Don't matter anymore? Why is any conversation always at your behest? We've been wanting to talk for centuries now. Why are our lives suddenly worth taking notice? Because you finally decided to take notice? Well then, it must be important. Check it. One white woman got upset one morning, spilled her coffee, got national headlines, and changed the law. We get upset every morning, every hour of every day, spill all the tea, and get called gossips, abrasive, nasty, and non-pleasing. I was raised up carefully, well-born and well-bred. So the most I can say to that is, you may personally kiss it right there, cause F that S. Yeah, go on and laugh, but I have ancestors to answer to. Sorry, Grandma. Speaking for sisters everywhere, keep our names out of your mouths, because in case you hadn't got the memo, whatever you start, we are going to finish. Don't waste your tears on trying to impress us with your pain. We live where you only visit, and tourists, quite frankly, are not welcome. Sisters bleed, bond, and back each other up. Y'all want to eat the cake and not clean up the kitchen. Then get upset when your dainty selves catch hands or our ambitious dreams without stopping to drink at the river of your opinions. Some of y'all so weak. You can't even take a Becky between the eyes. Can't get hit with the truth without crying about your stress level. Keep self-importantly screaming, you're the one making it about race. Well, yeah, because it is. It always has been. You want to call me sister? Prove you fight like I do. That's right, you have to prove it. Don't want to see your pink cat hat or your notorious RBG t-shirt. Show me oppression turned into beauty marks, like children with full bellies and laws that protect everybody. Show me relationships full of truth, not convenience. Show me your soul's tears hit the earth and birth renewable energies like gold and water and real love. You want me to call you sister? Listen to me. Stop using me. Celebrate who I am without making me use your mirror. Back me up, honor and sing my songs too. Stop trying to be me when it suits or is fashionable. Just be real. Do you? And if that sounds like too much, well, let's put it this way. If after using my milk to suckle your children, after raising those children so they could sell or slave me and mine, after scrubbing your floors and your clothes so you could go to fundraisers where I got talked about as the problem, after being given the backseat in movements I bled out over, after moving ahead as an exemplar of my sisters, only to be judged by the standards by which the world celebrates everything you do or say or decide to be, if after all that, you decide we're ungrateful or impatient or too angry, you know what? You may personally can unreservedly kiss it right there, cause F that S. Sorry, Grandma.
Oh my.
Yes.
I can't. My God, my God, my God.
Oh my.
That's a standing ovation. That's a standing ovation.
Mm.
That's a step up. We gotta stand up for that one. Cause that
Can't
Real.
even take
I
a
know
Becky
her.
between the eyes.
Yeah, that
Woo!
part right there. That part right there, bro. Yeah.
The depth, the
Wow,
depth, the
like
depth, the
yeah,
depth.
that wasn't the hardest line. It just stood out a little bit more. Like, oh my gosh, oh man, thank you.
Oppression into
But
beauty marks. That's
the
that right there.
Woo!
Ooh.
That right there,
the layers, the
The
yeah,
layers,
layers and
the
depth. Yes.
layers.
The power. Wow. The conviction. All of that. There's no way that you can just sit there and not
Feel it.
get into deep thought, like and feel it.
Mm.
Like that's powerful.
I will
That's
one day
like when
write.
one of your aunties come talk to you real quick, like, look, let me learn you something real quick. Like, let me learn you something real quick.
Straight
That
up,
was
that auntie, that grandma. You ain't lying.
Why?
That's real
Why
talk.
she frying the chicken?
that was
Right.
nasty.
You
That
all are
was
very sweet. I appreciate
I,
you.
oh man,
Nah,
I will break my arm until I write like you one day.
that is
Yeah,
powerful, man.
I mean that. I mean that for my soul for real. Oh man, that is great.
The rich
That
history, everything. Just there's so much in there. There's too much.
Miss
you
Stinson,
know,
you on IG?
Yes, I am.
absolutely she is.
Okay. Let's get that. Let's get that information real quick.
I'm under Saint Rains.
Yeah.
You spelled it out?
SAINT.
Okay, you did.
RAINES.
Make sure to follow that.
Yeah, it's right there. I got you. I got you, man. Okay. Oh, look who's following you. Okay, never mind. Okay.
You know, normally on these shows, these open mics that I do, we normally end it off with the host doing a piece and laying it down, but I don't want to do one. I like it the way it is right now. Y'all were amazing. Y'all did your thing and opened up this space. And this, I couldn't ask for a better show to be the show for the last one of the year. I thank you guys so much for supporting and for just coming through and speaking your truth and spitting your bars and talking how you talk and being and just being who you guys are. Ain't nobody got a better village than I do, and I'm gonna let them know. And I always
I don't
ain't
know.
nobody.
Since you're in my village, I don't know, bro. We gotta fight that one out. But real talk, bro. It's the energy of the host that
I
made
mean,
this
if
happen.
you got a village, then I got a better village. Then we both in each other's village. I guess we just got the better village, Mike.
Yeah, there you go. We take that. Yeah.
But no, much love. I thank you guys for coming on. Thank you to my co-host, Queen Liberati, for keeping up that energy and doing her thing like she always do. That's why she here with me. And we getting ready to turn this thing up for 2024. I can't wait until you guys see exactly what we got in store next year. And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna speak this out loud. out loud. And I kid you not, next year, Poet in Real Life will be a podcast. I'm gonna separate it from the open mic, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna do it the right way, so that everybody can get the information that they can possibly need, that we can hit each other in all those vulnerable spaces, and get the knowledge that we need from community leaders and whatever. So I just had to say that part. Y'all keep watch, and thank you so much for coming to Black Noise Open Mic. Y'all have a good night.
Peace.
Much love, everybody.
Y'all have a good night. Happy
Peace
birthday
and
to myself.
blessings.
Yes.
Peace and
Night.
blessings, everybody.
Good
Thank
night.
you.
Thank you.
Peace
You're
and love,
welcome.
family.
Peace
We're the
and love.
revolution.
Yes.
Oh man, that was awesome shit. Real shit was awesome.
Yeah. Thanks for having me on, bro.
All day. I didn't even know y'all still here. My bad. Appreciate you. Y'all good. Thank y'all. Thank you.
It was dope. Bang bang.
Bong bong.
You know this, G. Don't play with me. What's up? Hey, yeah.
I know it. I know it. Oh, you back at the crib now, huh?
Traveling like a mug, getting back to the spot. Yes, y'all had a great show. I popped in as many times as I could, even in the middle of the feature, bro. Somebody was there, was like, "Yo, trying to." I'm like, "Nigga, you don't even know I'm in the middle of the feature. I'm about to make you a part of it." You talking about? But great show, by the way, bro. Great show, great space. You know, I loved everybody who's here. Yeah, I mean,
indeed. I'm gonna definitely. We got to get up with each other and make some things happen. And for the new year, man. No resolutions, just all action.
Like it. As long as you acting on them hoes, what's up?
Indeed.
Yeah,
Let's get it. Hey, Shocky G. Did she fall asleep? Is she on a live? She might be in an open mic or something. Radio Razim, you still there? Melissa, the exclusive, you still there? Darkman Blues, you still there? Is everybody still there? Oh, this all the people.
When you finish, bro, if you're done with everything, you can just hit the button and push the button on. I just want to make sure you know I was here for you and thank you again for having me.
All day.
Yeah.